Hey fam, hello everyone. This is a requested update energy reading on the one and only Nicki Minaj. Um, I've done one on her. I don't know how long it's been. I'm gonna be honest with you, but it's been a while. But anyway, I was checking out this blogger on YouTube that has a big following, and they were doing commentary, a little short snippet commentary on Nicki Minaj. And even though I'm saying this is a requested, update energy reading on her, um, it was kind of alarming due to the information that was coming out. The blog was speaking about. So shout out to Expressive Channel. Check out Expressive Channel, okay, and check out that video for yourself. But the heading was called Nicki Minaj in Danger and question mark, okay. And also, there's a lot of reports, that Nicki has been experiencing a lot of false reports. Okay, it's aimed at her, such as reports of child abuse and reports of shooting and a host of other things. Okay, and I think I heard something about squatting and all of that as well. But anyway, I've already looked into her energies, okay? And I am seeing a lot of alarming things. Now, it's one thing for me to do a energy reading on her, but I also, as a backup, I'm into numerology as well, okay? I use that as a backup tool. And for many of my butterflies who have been watching me, let me say this real quick. When it comes to numerology, not only does numerology tap into the timelines of an individual life, past, present, and possibly future events that haven't even played out yet. Everything really depends on how they're moving. Everything's not going to play out, but it just depends on how you're moving, okay? But I look at numerology as timeless, okay? Just timeless energies that haven't even played out yet, you know? And so if you ever watch my videos and I'm doing numerology, pay attention to those messages, okay? Because they are timeless. They're very timeless. And like I said, due to the individual that I'm doing a reading on, a lot of those energies can be past energies, you know, um, if not present, definitely near future, meaning from this day forth, they can, materialize anytime. Like I said, it just depends on how the person is moving. But the fact that I took a still image of um, what was said right here, and I saw something about a report of child abuse. Now that makes sense when I was seeing child abuse, because I was like, whoa, what is that about? You know what I'm saying? And now I see why I was seeing that in numerology, okay? It is stated that somebody been making false reports. That's what they're saying, okay? But anyway, whatever you see in here in this update energy reading on Nicki Minaj, the artist Nicki Minaj, it is not factual. It is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. Okay. And also want to set my intentions. I am a fan of Nicki. Okay, I don't listen to all her music, but some of it I do like. Okay, but I don't follow these celebrities. But my intentions are pure from the one infinite. I am creator, the all there is, the most high God. Okay. Concerning Nicki Minaj, the artist Nicki Minaj. And I am going to go over the energy of three. Because Nicki Minaj, okay, the artist, when it comes to numerology, it adds up to 48 equals 12 equals 3. And I also was not able to, I left the energetic numeric number of 3 when it comes to Woo Vicky. Okay, I let many of you know if I had time I would go over 3. Well, now you can get an idea what 3 is in Nicki Minaj. Okay, you can get an idea of the timeless numeric timeline of Woo Vicky as well, okay? Because that energy is also showing up in Nicki Minaj. So anyway, and like I said, nothing is set in stone. Everything just depends on how a person is moving. But I will say this, but it is very alarming to me. Um, I don't know what it is the industry has against Nicki, but I'm definitely seeing some shit, if you know what I mean, okay? When it comes to the industry concerning Nicki. I don't know what it is. I don't know if she been saying things that they don't like or what. Um it just seemed like to me, it's just me talking due to the energies that I was seeing numerically. It just seemed like to me, if it's not the industry, it's whomever that she likes to get close to her. She needs to really watch her circle, okay? I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's husband, friend, best friend, you name it. I'm just saying she needs to really watch her, pay attention to her circle. How do you say pay attention to her circle before they hurt you? She need to really watch her circle. And not only just that, I'm also seeing, you know, um, you know, energy of drug use as well. Okay, I'm seeing that in the energies. I'm not saying it's factual, but I'm saying that also in the energies, as well as a host of other things. No matter, this, she's married, okay, but I'm not really seeing her being happy in that marriage either. But she has her reason for staying in it, okay. So, when it comes to the reading, whatever comes out, it is allegedly. And also when it comes to the numeric, me using numerology, it is allegedly. I have to say that, okay, because nothing is factual. My motto is let things play out. And please know they will. So I'm through with that. Let's get started with the update energy reading on Nicki Minaj. And I forgot who it was that gave me a shout out. I'll start writing them down, okay? So I can give y'all shout outs. But thank you for the reading request. And a lot of you want me to do like reading requests on certain celebrities. Certain celebrities, my butterflies don't really care for as far as, wanting to watch or want to look at. I have to look at all of that. I can't accept every request because when I'm getting like 100 views or less, that's my butterflies talking. They don't really care for that celebrity. They don't want to hear nothing about that celebrity. Okay, so if many of you want me to put certain requests in, and if I don't do them, that's the reason why. Okay, I can't really go by just what one person wants. My butterflies have the final say whether they want me to do a reading like that, okay? Because numbers talk, okay? If y'all not interested, I will not do readings on those individuals. All right, seeking clarity on Nicki Minaj. Power Holy Spirit leads me into all truth. Some of those current energies going on with Nicki Minaj. Show me the current energies going on with Nicki Minaj. Okay, good old Nicki. I'm not surprised. Allegedly, behind the scenes, talking shit. So something got her in her feelings right here. She's talking smack, okay? And I also have here wolf in sheep clothing. So this is just the energy, as I always say, allow somebody to get close to you. They come out very friendly and innocent, but they get close enough to you to bite you in your ass, okay? Pretty much like it say, wolf in sheep clothing. But she's definitely talking shit. That's the back. I'm just showing it just in case if it come back out. Moving on. Thank you, next. Just depending on what this means to her. Seeking clarity on talking shit concerning Nicki Minaj. Seeking clarity on talking shit concerning Nicki Minaj. Thank you, Spirit. I have here love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydream, nostalgic. And I have here bad karma. So it's sort of like a little dark cloud over her head. Or it can be somebody that's, around her that has bad karma, okay? If this is not Nicki energy having bad karma, it could be somebody that's around her that has bad karma, but it's just the energy of however you're moving in the past is showing up in the present, okay? And it's affecting you in a negative way, okay? So anyway, bad karma. I have here dirt digging, looking for dirt on you or vice versa. And I have here shine. Your light irritates their demon. This could be her mindset about people that she may feel that's hating on her, okay? They're trying to dim her light. So I got there talking shit concerning this right here, okay? Maybe not love on the brain, but definitely something pertaining to this right here. Talking shit due to bad karma that she feel like she may be experiencing behind the scenes, okay? Due to all these false allegations that's popping up. And dirt digging. And she feel like people are trying to dim her light. That's the back right there. Forcer. Force things on you. Force their way in. Use force to get what they want. This is the energy of somebody crossing boundaries with you. And I don't like this energy whatsoever, okay? This like the energy of somebody trying to manhandle you, okay? Jack you up. As I stated, cross boundaries with you. Anyway. So I got here talking shit. Seeking clarity on wolf and sheep clothing concerning Nicki Minaj. Seeking clarity on wolf and sheep clothing. Wolf and sheep clothing. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, I got here cock blocking. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. I was saying something about some cheating. It could be a past energy, okay? I'm not sure who in with this Nicki or her husband. I'm not sure. But anyway. This is cock blocking. This is the energy of you won't steal what's mine, okay? So back off, bitch, alright? Setting the record straight with somebody. So I got here cock blocking. And it has here same shit, different day. And it has here haunted. Memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. So this is the energy of, experiencing trauma, okay, in the past that could still be affecting her in the present. Now, this might be Nicki energy. So not only is she talking shit, okay, but to whomever, okay, that she's around, she's all up in their face, and they may have thought she was a, innocent, sweet sheep, but she let them know with talking shit, okay? Back off. Cock blocking, as well as talking shit, as well as biting somebody in their ass, or let them know, back off. And you notice with Nicki, with her personality, one minute she's talking all sweet and calm, and then the next, she just go into that, other alter ego of Roman, and she's like talking junk. You know what I'm saying? That's what comes to me, all right? Just that other alter ego she has when it kicks in, especially, if she's feeling crossed. Yep, same shit, different day. Alright, this time I'm going to let the cards fall out. Groupies. Show me the current energies going on with Nicki Minaj behind the scenes. Oh, Lord, it just came out. Lord have mercy. I'm going to acknowledge it. Everything's allegedly here, okay? Yep, I just said it earlier. I just said it earlier. But I let the spirit do the talking. Now, let me say this real quick. If it's not Nicki that's doing the cock blocking, it can be the husband doing the cock blocking. I feel like it's one of them, okay? But anyway, let's get to it. I have here into you, good chemistry, great vibes, positive. And you better believe Nicki has some male groupies, okay? That wish that they could take the place of her husband. So anyway, into you, good chemistry, great vibe, positive. And then I have here, this is her coming into some more money. Jackpot, winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. I have here, love triangle. Now, mind you, she's married, okay? But I got here, love triangle. Third party, multiple lovers, choices. So if this is not Nicki energy, it can be her husband. But at the end of the day, there's a third wheel that's in the shadows, okay? Unbeknownst to the other. But anyway, love triangle, third parties, multiple lovers, choices. And maybe they have an open marriage, I don't know. I have here, romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover. I have here, happiness hater. This could be Nicki and her husband. Somebody's in the shadow, okay? Wish that they can take their place. Or, you know, it just depends on, you know, how we perceive this energy. It says happiness hater. So I just look at this pretty much as, you know, Nicki and her husband, you know, and somebody's in the shadows is hating, okay? Ego, her ego getting in the way of relationships. So I'm sure she has a big ego, and I'm sure her husband has a big ego, and at times they do a lot of what? Clashing. Okay? And I have here inside scoop. A closer look, nosy up in your business. Show me the current energy of Nicki and her husband. Show me the current energy of Nicki and her husband behind the scenes. How are things in the marriage? What's the current state of the marriage? Nicki Minaj, Nicki Minaj. What's the current state of the marriage? What's the current state of the marriage? Nicki Minaj, Nicki Minaj. Okay. This is not answering my question, but I'm going to acknowledge it. This speaks about the money factor. She has money. There ain't no problem. It just says bankrupt, past due bills, okay? It's not so much of what you have, but it's what you do with what you have, okay? Everything's allegedly here. But anyway, bankrupt or past due bills. Now, this is the energy of when you are in a relationship and you are dealing with a player. This is the energy of played out, okay? Like, go sit down somewhere, you play it out. And right here, this is her mindset about someone. I see it like that, okay? But anyway, I asked a question about the state of her marriage. I got here ain't shit. Let me ask the question again, seeking clarity. Let me see something. Now, many of you may ask, where are you getting your Oracle decks? A lot of my Oracle decks, I get them on Amazon or, you know, Temu. I love Temu, okay? So, You know, either one of those, go check it out for yourself, okay? Seeking clarity, what is the state of Nicki Minaj marriage? 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 A lot of time additional messages will come out, but we'll get those answers, all right? Even though it's allegedly. So, I got here rejected. Okay? This is the energy of you are tired with the individual and you are pushing them away. You are rejecting them. Now, this is interesting. Right here says rejected. And this right here says stay in the flow. Okay? But it came out this way. It has here surrender to the rhythm of life. Remaining open to opportunities and lessons as they naturally unfold. So this is energy of going with the flow. Right here says divine flow, okay? And I'm seeing water element in the background. That's the energy of being emotional, okay? It has here let go of attachments to the outcome and let the universe bring gifts. So this is the energy of getting out of your own way. How do you say let go, let God? So anyway, both of them are talking about going with the flow. This says stay in the flow, and this says divine flow. And I also notice what it say, let go of attachments. And that says rejected. So it doesn't mean that they gonna break up or anything like that. Maybe they'll have those, on and off times, or when they want to be alone, separate, take a break from each other or whatever. But anyway, I haven't seen anything in here about divorce yet. I have here travel. So there could be talks about travel, or she's traveling, possibly with her husband. And then it says theft. Rob, loss, theft, physical or emotional. Seeking clarity on theft when it comes to Nicki Minaj marriage. Rob, loss, theft, physical and emotional. Seeking clarity on the theft message due to rob, loss, theft, or physical or emotional. Okay. Again, I keep getting something about timing. This says divine timing. Be patient for some things. Take time to manifest fully in your life. Now, this represents, hold on, let me show it to you. This represents mountains. I think about challenges, okay? Mountains of mastery. Ascend toward self-realization and triumph, guided by the historic presence of the mastery mountain pathway. Basically, this is just the energy of dealing with challenges, okay? And pressing forward. Due to whatever challenge may show up in her life or in her marriage, to press forward. Now, when this came out, all I know that it came out, let me see. Okay. I was trying to make sure was I reading the right side. Because the way it came out, I wasn't sure should I read this end or this end, but I read this end right here. So anyway. Show me the current state of Nicki Minaj, her thoughts about her marriage. Show me the current state of, hold up. Show me the current state of Nicki Minaj's marriage, her thoughts about her marriage. Thanks, Spirit. So to me, this is the energy of not feeling fulfilled, okay? That's what I'm getting with this. But let's read it. Find ways to fill your cup. Find ways to fill your cup. Be self-full. Follow your heart and always trust your intuition. Go deep within. Find your triggers and address them one by one. Self-healing is the best healing. Only then can you offer the best version of yourself. So this was about self-healing. Pretty much not seeking outside of you, okay? She needed to seek it within herself as far as feeling whole, okay? But what I'm getting with this is just the energy of not feeling full, okay? It's like you know she's married, her cup still feels half full, okay? I'm going to read this. This is on the back. Make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. And that's interesting because a lot of us females, you know, for those who are still in that place in their life where they're seeking validation outside of themselves. And we get it why she's doing it. She's a celebrity. Celebrities are used to seeking validation outside of themselves, whether it's their fans or their relationships. But the ultimate validation needs to be, they need to validate themselves, okay? And when you're not there yet, you're going to keep seeking it outside of yourself. And see, she's married, but her cups is still half full, okay? She's still not really feeling whole in the ways that matter. And no matter if we say, oh, Nicki's beautiful, Nicki, she has to feel the way about herself. Her husband could say she's beautiful and all of that, but she has to feel that way about herself on the inside. A lot of times we're so busy looking at the outside of perfection of ourselves, we don't focus on those good qualities that we do have, you know? And that's the human part of her, and that makes sense. You just learn, it just gets to that place of validating yourself and be happy with what you're seeing in the mirror. I'm going to ask the question one more time, okay? Ask the question one more time. Show me the current status of Nicki marriage. What's going on with her behind the scenes? Show me the current status of Nicki marriage. What's going on with her behind the scenes? We did see rejected, okay? It has here uninterested. Somebody walking away from the other, okay? And then it has here crying over you, sad, hurt, upset, etc. And that could just be having a little spat, okay? You know, because I'm definitely picking up on arguments at home, okay? But anyway. Seeking clarity on the energies of Nicki Minaj and her husband. Something about a message, okay? It could be maybe leaving a text messages or a voice message, but something about a message. That just says genuine. It could be genuine feelings, you know, that she has for her husband, genuine. That just says imagine. This is the energy of being in your head, okay? And it has here fading, okay? So it could be feelings fading, you know. It just whatever this means to her, okay? I just look at this as far as emotions and feelings for somebody. You know, how do you say it's fizzling? You know, how you want to feel about a person? Cause these two go hand in hand. You know, you could still be with somebody and still feel alone. That's a uninterested. We saw rejected. That's uninterested. Somebody walking away. Okay? And that says fading. Maybe she loves her. Maybe she loves him. Okay, obviously that's the case, but she may not be in love with him anymore. Okay, allegedly. See, fading. Anyway, I'm through asking those kind of questions. Everything's allegedly here. Nicki Minaj, Nicki Minaj, Nicki Minaj, Nicki Minaj. Thank you, Spirit. See? Message. That's crazy. The same message just came out. So something about a message, okay, that's very significant, that's playing a big part here. It has here imagine, okay? This is the being in your head, okay? Or possibly trying to manifest, who knows? It has here genuine and fading. Came right back out. I look at this as genuine by nature, or her feelings for somebody can be genuine, but also something that's fading as well. They're just like this flower, you know. But eventually the flower starts to fade if you're not, you know, giving it any kind of attention, or if you're not watering it, it will start to fade. And you know what that happens when it fades, it dies out. What is the mindset of Nicki in the now? What's going on with her in the now, her mindset concerning the industry? I'm asking some big questions. Now, I don't even know what the answer is in here, but we'll see. What is Nicki's mindset? Okay, thanks, Spirit. Yeah, I got the answer. Oh, what's this right here? Okay, that's nothing. I was asking, what's the mindset about, what is Nicki's mindset about the industry, okay? I got here spiritual hater. Hates on your spirituality, light, magical powers. This somebody that feels like their light is so damn bright that it's irritating people, demons, okay? Their light so bright, people want to, you know, put their light out, dim their light, okay? So this is how she sees herself. But she also know that as bright as her light is, okay? Because her light is drawing people to her, but also she knows the flip side of it, that people are hating on her as well, okay? And possibly some wants to put her, or should I say dim her light. So anyway, keyword is hater. Hate on her shining, okay? Hate on her shining. And this could be the industry, okay? Or somebody that has deep pockets. Boss daddy, stable, rich, business owner, CEO, big D energy. I'm going to use one more deck and then I'm going to do numerology. I'm not going to make this video that long. This is another one. Hearts, hidden secrets. Next time you guys, excuse me, next time you guys want me to, do like a reading request, jot down, like, can you please do a reading on so-and-so? And also jot down like 3 or 4 questions you want me to ask, okay? Because I really don't know what y'all want me to ask. That's why I like to just make it general and whatever the spirit wants to know about the individual, because other than that, I really don't know the key questions that many of you may want answered, okay? So definitely do that in the comments. Jot down maybe 3 or 4 questions that you want me to ask concerning that person when it comes to the reading requests, okay? And I would not be jumping on all reading requests. Let me just say that. I do make an effort, but I would not be jumping on all of them because, like I said earlier, a lot of my butterflies had to be on one accord. And a lot of these people, a lot of you are not interested in, me doing readings on, okay? Now, if you pay me behind the scenes and you want me to do a reading on that person, hey, hit me up behind the scenes. Okay, I'll do it for you for $10, but I'm not gonna make it public because my butterflies don't really care for those kind of readings. They're not gonna watch it. You just be some, a reading for you concerning a celebrity, but I'm not gonna be doing every celebrity. A lot of my butterflies don't care, and they're not gonna watch. All right. Past, present, future outcome. Nicki Minaj. Past, present, future outcome. Past, present, future outcome. Nicki Minaj. Past, present, future outcome. Nicki Minaj. There you go again. Releasing. Releasing. This is somebody that's fed up, okay? Releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. That's confirmation. We saw moving on and walking away with the other deck. This is a whole nother deck. So right here, she's releasing something or someone. I'll let y'all be the judge. Now, I'm going to say this right here. This may not be the case, okay? This may not be the case. But, like, I'm just saying, if she was doing her on the side, all right, maybe it's that person that she's releasing, okay? Maybe she's holding on to her husband and she's releasing that person, all right? But if not, she definitely, the energy are definitely showing her releasing something or someone. I say that, okay? But everything's allegedly here. That's the back. Silence, frozen, no words, stonewall. Relation. Oh, come on. Well, I have to acknowledge it. I didn't want all my messages falling out like that, but I have to acknowledge it. Bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words. So maybe she having a little spat with hubby behind the scenes, allegedly. She having a spat with somebody. Apologies. Forgiveness, return, sorry. Nourish. Self-growth, self-focus, soul-finding. And we all know you got to put a little bit of attention into that flower for it to grow and flourish. Memories. Reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. Ecstasy, chasing a thrill, excitement, good times. I look at this as the energy of doing you, okay? Pride, arrogance, ego, stubborn. And withdrawn, single, lonely, solitary. Now, as far as I know, she's married, unless they separated. That's the back. Possibilities, free spirit, adventure, risk taker. And for me to see free spirit, she's somebody that's don't want to be told what to do. She does not want to be controlled, okay? Past, present, future outcome. Past, present, future outcome. Nicki Minaj. Past, present, future outcome. Past, present, future outcome. Nicki Minaj. Ecstasy. Chasing the thrill. Excitement. Good times. Pride. Arrogance. Ego. Stubborn. Withdrawn. Single. Lonely. Solitary. This is the energy of backing off, distancing yourself, okay? Being alone. Memories. Reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. So, past, ecstasy, chasing a thrill. Present, pride, let your ego get in the way, okay? Arrogant, stubborn. Future, withdrawn. Lonely, single, solitary. Past, present, future outcome. This is looking back on memories, okay? Reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. That's the back. Distracted on the wrong things or the wrong individuals. Sidetrack, change, delays. Apologies. So, maybe they had a little spat, okay? And maybe the energy probably ain't showed up yet. This is what I'm getting for right now. Forgiveness, return, sorry. Nourish. Now, this right here is trying to work on your relationship or marriage. Self-growth, self-focus, soul-finding. Obsession. Infatuated, adoration, and addictions. Possibilities. Free spirit, adventure, risk taker. Releasing. Letting go, moving on, walking away. I feel like her marriage with her husband is on and off. Hot and cold. Okay? And bitterness came right back out. Resentment, anger, and hurtful words. And we did see the message card that came out earlier. Okay, it's something about somebody leaving a message, and it ain't all that good. And one more, I'm gonna do longing, craving, aching, and wanting. Yeah, I feel like the relationship is on and off, hot and cold. Only time will tell if this energy show up. This says shallow, hollow, empty, boredom. Boredom is pretty much looking for change, feeling quite restless. Empty is a feeling of feeling helpless. Okay, can't see the light in the tunnel. But then right here says beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. Just depends on what this means to her. It can be a relationship or it can be a project. You know, just depending on what it means to her. So, anyway, I'm going to do the numerology. Now, with the numerology family, allegedly, forbidding non-committed sexual energies. All right. With the numerology, okay? It is timeless numeric energies based on timeline, okay? A lot of it has already happened. A lot of it has to play out. Everything depends on how Nicki moving behind the scenes. I'm not using her like then her birth name. I'm not using that. I'm just using the numeric numbers of her stage name, Nicki Minaj, the artist, okay? So, I'm not, and let me say this also, I am not going over all of them. I've already let you know right now, I'm looking into, the main three numbers that I want to look into is 5, 4, and 3. But I'm not going to look into all of them. I will be skipping over them because I'm going to be honest with you. I was seeing a lot of things ahead that was very alarming to me, okay? And even though nothing is set in stone, you know, Nicki is in the industry and we know how see, I'm talking and my throat is bothering me. Isn't that interesting? But anyway. All right, I had to put my whole armor on. But anyway, it's like something wants me to shut up. But anyway, I'm good. I visualize the white light around me, and I put on the whole armor of God. All right. Now, and the fact that I'm talking like this, you know, not only do I feel like, you know, something don't want me to speak on these energies, but maybe she's feeling suppressed too. Maybe it's something that she really want to talk about, but she can't. Okay, she is in the industry, and you all know, if you look at the history of these celebrities, what happens when they start talking too much, okay? I feel like it's a lot that she wants to say, but she's suppressing it, and she's not speaking up on it, okay? So a lot of these energies, due to the things that I'm sure she wants to speak up on, I'm seeing it in here, but I'm not going to put it out there because I want to be mindful of what I put out there, okay? So I will be skipping over certain numeric numbers. I'm really going to focus on 3. And when it comes to me sharing some of the 5 and 4, I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I start seeing those energies, okay? But anyway, let's go and get started. I'm not going to stay on this too long. I really don't like a lot of these energies. I really don't. Alrighty, I have here the energy of 3. Okay, that's what I'm looking at right now. The energy of 3, and then I go back and look into 5 and 4. Okay, to give you an idea what I'm seeing here. Remember, these are timeless messages concerning Nicki Minaj, past, present, and future. Okay. On and off, beard. That's right, beard. That's a Hollywood term, okay? When they get married to individuals, okay? Whether a man, well, when a woman marries a man, okay? Anyway, it has here concealing a sexual orientation or infidelity. But anyway, beard. Everything's allegedly here. I'm just going over the numeric messages. Married, not happy. Their side hustle. emotional blackmail, greed, distance, allegedly. Perversion. Let me say it like this: sexual perversion. And I'm skipping over a lot of it, okay? Your things allegedly. Running from their problems. Drug addiction. Living a double life. Lustful. Not loyal. And this year of 2025, I'm getting something about good news concerning Nicki Minaj, okay? Some kind of good news. I am getting bisexual, single. They worship the beast, okay? In Hollywood, it's called the Baphomet. Everything's allegedly. Forced to go with their agenda. Need a sacrifice. I'm also getting organs removed. Now, I can get that when due to surgery. You know, they known for, getting a nip tuck and all kind of plastic surgery done on them. But anyway, organs removed. Woman lured them out. And I'm also getting rabbit hole. Okay? That's the energy that's around her. Bizarre, confusing situation or environment. Losing track of time. Very time consuming. Full of distraction. Based on misinformation, conspiracy, and false narrative. And that's what she's been experiencing due to these false accusations. That's what they're saying anyway. Okay? Anyway, Illuminati. Agent, conflict of interest. So she got some kind of agent around her. Treated and released. And even though I said agent, conflict of interest, I'm also getting something about police and the family. I don't know if she has one in her family or her husband has one in his family. Or it can be somebody that could be trying to, inflict harm, okay? They may have a authority official in their family. All I know is, getting back to agent, okay? It says agent, conflict of interest. So I'm getting here police in the family. So somebody may have a authority official in their family. Okay, that can be on a case, but it's due to conflict of interest because their family member is the one that's causing the issue, if that makes sense. I have here witchcraft, but I'm also getting that she's blessed, okay? It has here will get married, so that's energy that has already played out because she is married. Hollywood. Being followed. Isn't that interesting? Woman. Now I'm wondering, it comes to the groupies, is it a female grouping that may be trying to get her attention? But anyway, being followed and something about woman. agent around. So it's somebody around her, okay? It's somebody that's around her. That's an agent. 3, they're not alone. An agent to me is someone you like to get close to you. It could be a friend that's a friend of me. And I also has here transgender male. I'm getting that around her also, a transgender male. Relationship drama. Jealous man. When a scam goes wrong. I'm getting ready to stop. It's more. It is more. But I just want to give y'all a little peekaboo of the numeric numbers of 3. Running from obligations. Underground tunnels. Yachts. Someone feels you owe me. Mafia. It's more. I can't share it, fam. Like I can't. I don't want to. You know, it's life and death in the power of the tongue, and certain things I just don't want to put out there. Okay. I got here money loss, gains, but that energy of being lured out. You know, that's to me like somebody trying to set you up. I don't like that. But anyway, I'm getting ready to look into the numeric of 4 and 5 real quick. I've done it already with the reading of Whoa Vicky already. I have here best friend, okay? Something about best friend. I have here selling drugs. It's just the end of selling drugs is around her, that's all. And having fun. Hitting the head, passed out. Hear screams. Girlfriend. Coming in, question child. Caught stealing. Somebody. Withdrawing money. Lawyer. And you know what? It be a lot going on with these celebrities. If they don't talk about it, we won't know nothing about it. And something about security. And from city to city, from one location to another. That's just the energy of her traveling. Okay, I'm getting ready to go over real quick. I'm not going to do all of them. Just give you an idea of what I have here, okay? And I'm going to, and I also have here paid off and pedophile, okay? And stalking. And that's not me trying to, you know, do or dig at her husband. It's already out there of his past, okay, what they're saying about him. But I'm just reading the numeric energies. Because a lot of this stuff has already, you know, a lot of this energy have already, you know, played out. And this is interesting, unwanted child. Maybe it could be her past, you know, how she may have felt in her past as a child. I'm not sure. But I have here unwanted child. impaired, something about employment, stranger, child abuse. And then notice, I will let many of you know about when I took a still image of this right here. It was stated way back in what, 2023, false reports of child abuse. Ain't that something? And this, and also in numerology. See, I'm gonna show it to you. Look at this. See that? We looking at 3. Look at that. Child abuse. Look at that. 3. So it doesn't mean it was actually child abuse going on, but that energy is around her, okay? It's around her. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stop real quick and go over 4 and 5 real quick. And I'm going to end this reading. I'm getting let me see. I think I stopped. I really want to go over anything else because and this is crazy. I'm gonna say this right here because, like I said, when it comes to numerology, these are timeless messages. Okay, a lot of them have played out, a lot of them has not played out. But just in case, I want to just put this out there. It has here from home and premeditated. Okay, something about from home and premeditated. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm also getting right here backwoods. But I just wanted to, and also I'm getting near future. So that's all I'm going to say. I was kind of shocked when I saw that and some of these other energies concerning Nicki Minaj. And it's more, but I'm not going to be sharing that. All right, fam. I'm going to real quick go over 4 and 5. Okay, I'm not going to say the numbers, but I'm going over 4 and 5. And the reason I'm going over 4 and 5 real quick because her stage name is Nicki Minaj. N is 5. Minaj M is 4. Okay, so those are some very key numbers concerning Nicki Minaj. Okay, so I'm going to go over them real quick. And also, when I add Nicki Minaj, I get the single value number 3, and I've already went over that. I didn't go over all of it, but I did go over some of it. Okay, so now I'm going to just go over 4 and 5. Have ears to hear, and then I'm going to end this reading. If things allegedly here, things got to play out, and I'm sending nothing but positive vibe toward Nicki Minaj's way. It is her life, and I'm just praying that, you know, as she moves forward, that she use good judgment and make the best sound decision for her highest good. Okay, so I have here I'm looking to 4 and 5. I have here open marriage, counselor, struggling with addictions, silence them, paying off victims, putting on a show, detached, mirroring. That's pretty much imitation of someone's behavior, voice or body or expression. Okay, no closure, sorcerer. If things allegedly here, sorcerer, flirting, fights at home, having an affair, toxic lifestyle, bias that's going on with somebody's idea or agenda, disrespectful, bitterness, cold-hearted, greed, distance, blindsided. And that blindsided, you know, that's pretty much been distracted. Okay, sexual. No, I said it already. I'm sorry, I said it already. Very selfish, knowing they effed up, do not want to be exposed, has secret accounts, liar, truth teller, creating drama. And let me say this real quick. I am seeing liar in here as 4, and I'm seeing truth telling in here as 4. A lot of these energies are hers, allegedly, and a lot of them is anybody that could be around her, okay? For that energy to show up. Keep all of that in mind. 5, creating drama. Do not tell me what to do. Keeping them on drugs. Sneaky inbox messages. And remember, we did see the message card that came out earlier. Talks of divorce. Unhealthy sexual urges. Not being honest. Sexual forbidden acts. Your things allegedly here. Divorce. In the near future, okay? I'm getting divorced. For 2025, I am getting cheating. And I'm also getting that in 2026 as well. A lot of these energies can happen anytime, but I'm definitely seeing the breakup energy. I'm definitely seeing that either in 2026 or 2027 or 2028. $2025 scandal. Good health. Hungry for fame. Not looking back. Child and parent bond broken. My time to shine. Secrets in the family. Corruption. Due to dishonest, fraudulent, conducted by those in power, abuse of power, forcing me to act. Voodoo. Wealthy. Abortion. Being summoned. Appearing court. Some kind of offer. And it has here overdose. Remember, it might not be her energy. It could be somebody that's close around her. Truth teller. Oh, boy, boy, boy. Industry. Addictions, self-control. And let's pray this energy don't show up. I got here assassinated. Let's pray that energy don't show up. But it's in here. It doesn't mean it's going to show up for her. Everything depends on how she's moving. I have here, when it comes to zodiac signs, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Leo, Gemini. And I am still getting transgender female. And also I'm getting, yeah. Well, for the 3, I was getting transgender male. And then 4, I'm getting transgender female. Jealous woman. 3 is a crowd. Cannot move. Cannot see a way out. Someone did spell work. Withdrawing from family. Sugar mama. And also I'm getting sugar daddy. Hidden secret rooms. Walked out. Gangster activity. Going for a walk. Got caught up. In another location. I'm getting ready to stop. I'm not going over all of this. Big organization. Competition around. Stolen money. Running. I ain't gonna say all that. I think I'm gonna end it here. Okay, maybe you have an idea. Question neighbors. When it comes to drugs, I got the C word. Okay, everything's allegedly here. This is what I'm seeing in the energies. Question roommate. Competition. Family member. Stolen money. From the job. You like Nicki got some snakes around her too. Stage event. What's that say? Drug dealer. Arts. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end this right here. And I got also Scream, accident. I wonder has she ever been in a she probably have been in a vehicle wreck before. I mean, who's never been in a vehicle wreck? I'm seeing vehicle damage, accident. I'm seeing that as well. Okay. Bad finances. Married couple. Cheating. Married. Fake tears. That's interesting. And also that word rejected, that's 3 also. So that's interesting. False accusation is 5 as well. Scared to speak up. And pedophile, that's 3. Gaslighting. That's the end of throwing people off, okay? So they can't see the obvious, if that makes sense. I think I'm gonna stop right there. And I do have pregnancy in here, and we know she has a child. I don't know if she's expecting again. I just have here pregnancy. I have here greed as well. Um, I have it here gave child away. I'm just not really sure what that's about. And offer is in here as well as trafficking. That energy is showing up around her as well. Fight, not focus, drinking. I'm gonna go ahead and stop. I'm gonna go ahead and stop. But at least many of you have an idea how significant numerology is. Okay, do your own research when it comes to it. This is my way of seeking additional clarity as far as what I was seeing in the, reading. And remember, those numeric energies are timeless. Okay, they can show up anytime. I'm talking. There go my voice. Those numeric energies, they can show up anytime. Okay. But at the end of the day, I feel like Nicki is also being suppressed. It's a lot going on with her that she's not speaking up about. And she is, keeping that front. You know what I'm saying? Like, all is well. I'm that bitch, And she is who she is. Let me just say that. But it's a lot that she's suppressing that she's not speaking up on as well. And I get it. It's best that she don't. You know how the industry is. They don't want them talking because, she is a influencer. And they know when these big time celebrities talk, people are going to listen and they can influence the masses. So she's definitely aware of that. But yeah, my throat chakra felt like it wanted to close up. So anyway, sending much love to Nicki. Love and like her way. Everything here was allegedly. Things have to play out. I wish her all the best. Thank you guys for watching. And bye for now.